CouchSurfing is Airbnb for free. It's exactly the same concept, the same requirements. Airbnb is a lodging system where you are hosting a stranger in your home. Both the guest and the host are going to have profiles in a website for Airbnb or for CouchSurfing, where they talk about themselves, the things they like to do, the type of host they're willing to host, and after the experience, they are going to review the guest, will review the host, and the host will review the guest. And that's probably what someone who is new to CouchSurfing will use. You'll look at your profile, and you said, is this someone that I want to stay with? And by the same token, the host will say, is this someone that I want to lodge at my place? I think that's in a nutshell. CouchSurfing is not for everyone. It takes a certain type of person to host a stranger. And it takes another type of person to stay at the stranger's home. So my friends, whenever I told them I was doing CouchSurfing, I explained the concept. They said, are you crazy? They can kill you, they can rob you. So, it really is up to you. It's not for everyone. That's where the bottom line on CouchSurfing. You just have to trust the person. And you need to know what's your degree of comfort. If there's something that person is doing that you're not comfortable with, you establish rules right from the start so that we have all a safe zone. It certainly diminished during COVID. It was almost paralyzed, just like everything else. Mm-hmm. I think it almost went out of business. Mm-hmm. Because even within a year or two after CouchSurfing, everybody had different levels of requirements. You have to wear a mask, you have to come and show me your vaccinations. Vaccinations were not readily available for everyone around the world, so there were some people that actually never got vaccinated, and they will miss the opportunity of doing CouchSurfing. I'm an old man, I can get sick really easy.
Fair.
Nor do I want to host anyone or travel, so I didn't do any of that. Mm-hmm. I hosted 9 CouchSurfers in one night. There were 5 Russians, there were 2 Austrians, 1 Turkish and 1 Canadian. And so the Russians decided that they were the majority and they were going to cook dinner that night. So they went grocery shopping, they bought everything. We were drinking in the process and they took forever. And the meal was not ready until maybe 11 at night. So we took the meal to the roof terrace in my building. And we start drinking and talking about different experiences. And next thing you know, the sun is rising in the morning. So we spend the whole night just talking about everything. That was very memorable. There's more competition now. Mm-hmm. There's Be Welcome. And Be Welcome, I think it was founded a couple of years ago as a response to the things that were going wrong with CouchSurfing. The one thing I'm aware of, there were many guys that were only hosting females, for example. And then it became like a place for sex, or there were a lot of women that actually felt threatened. They were no longer comfortable staying with these people. I think CouchSurfer a couple of years ago, they started requiring an annual membership fee. And I don't know if these other sites, I don't know if the competition is charging a fee or not. And I'm not really even sure how they survive, because if you don't charge a fee, how are you going to pay for all the maintenance of the website? Because I don't even know that there is advertising. I'm not sure. So I don't know how they fund their expenses. In Portugal, for some reason, I have no problem being a host or a guest in another country, but here it's mainly a young people's game. And normally the typical CouchSurfer doesn't have the economic resources, and so it's very attractive that you stay with someone to save money. That's one reason. But then again, it's not for everybody. Most of the people that are on CouchSurfing are outgoing, or they have no problem dealing with other people. CouchSurfing is not for you if you're timid. Mm-hmm. Yes. You have to talk to the person who is hosting you. Mm-hmm. You cannot be timid. You can be reserved, but you're going to face them in the morning and say hello. If I am your host and you don't talk to me and all you say is good morning, what am I getting out of the experience? So no. There are couch surfers that say, I do drugs or I smoke pot, and if you don't like it, I'm not the place to stay. So many things. I don't think couch surfer is strict at all. In fact, maybe that's one of the things that other people don't like. There are no rules. The guest is the one that makes the rules. You're staying in my place, so these are my rules. If you don't like it, there are plenty of other guests that you can select from. But now that you pay for couch surfing, you have an annual membership, which is minimal. I think it's $14. I don't know what the equivalent in euros is. But some of my friends who are hosting couch surfers are telling me that the guests are becoming demanding, as if they were on an Airbnb. And so I have two friends that they got out of couch surfing just because I don't get paid to host you. Why are you coming to me and acting as if you were a guest in a paying lodge, a paying venue? And so I heard this of a couple of people, and two of them quit couch surfing, and they moved to Be Welcome. I don't know if this is a trend. I don't even know if Be Welcome charges. Do you know? I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know. Or not, but it could be a problem, because if you come from a really poor country and your annual membership to you is expensive, then you might come and say, yeah, give me warm milk, or, I want a better pillow. So who knows? Anyway, that's all I have to say.